else as well. I want to talk about the military buildup that's happening and whether strikes are inevitable now. But there's something the Treasury Secretary said. Not sure if you saw it. He said he was quote tweeting a Wall Street Journal article. The Wall Street Journal article talks about the blockade. It says the U.S. Navy's blockade is revealing a hole in Iran's strategy of guerrilla warfare and controlling the Strait of Hormuz. He quote tweets that and says it is very difficult for rats in a sewer pipe to know what's going on in the outside world. Some color for the Iranian leadership as they literally sit in the dark. One, the U.S. has complete control of the strait, which you've just explained is not the case.
No, it's bullshit.
Two, there is a hard currency, i.e. the US dollar shortage. So in the short term, this is actually good for the US dollar. I've had economists on stage talk about it. Three, food and gasoline rationing are in place around the world. And four, linked to number three, is the entire international community is turning against Iran because of the blockade, because of their control of the Strait of Hormuz. Five, the blockade will continue until there's pre-February 27th freedom of navigation. The two things I want to get your thoughts on, obviously, I know this post will probably upset you a lot. The two things I want to ask you about is he says it is very difficult.
I don't get upset.
I think Bessent has done a good job of almost getting there. He said it calls them rats in a sewer pipe. Why? Like, why?
You know, Scott Bessent would be best off just sticking to economics and finance, because he clearly has no understanding of geopolitics and certainly no understanding of military capabilities and strategy. You know, I know some people who have worked with him and are friends with him. Candidly, I've been thoroughly unimpressed with. He was described as a smart guy, and he sure has said and done some pretty stupid things. Example. By the end of the second week of the war,